This video is going to explore how to display images with the Arduino Giga R1 and its LCD display. The image above was generated by an example sketch from Arduino. Here are a brief overview of how you would go about getting that to happen on your Giga. So the first thing you need to do is make sure that the Giga board is installed using the Tools Manager and go down to Board Manager and select the Arduino Giga R1. Make sure that's available as a board. Now when you plug in the Arduino, you can select it here, and this figures out which COM port it's on and will automatically put it here as the board you're talking to. Now to get going with programming, we're going to need to install some libraries, which is this library icon over on the left, and you want to look for Arduino Giga graphics, I guess. Arduino underscore Giga. Oh, here it is. Arduino underscore Giga display. And when you try and install that, you have the option to install it by itself or all of the other dependent libraries that it needs, and you should just select all so that it automatically loads all the other libraries that it needs. And then, so I've already done that and I don't want to remove it. But then you want to go into examples, which are available if you go into the file menu, down to examples, and you're going to look over for examples for Giga R1, and we're going to select Arduino underscore H7 video, which is one of the previous models using the same processor. And we are just going to select Arduino logo here. So that's going to start up a new window with the Arduino logo INO program. So you can see the first file, and the file title here is the INO program. The second file is this logo.h file, which is the actual image, and it's a 300 by 300 image in binary or hexadecimal actually of the Arduino logo. So if we go back to the INO, it's really just a pretty short program here, and so on this line they're selecting the size of the image. Here it's 300 by 300, and when they actually go to display it, they're putting it at a location which is in the middle of the display. So it's the width divided by 2 and the height divided by 2. So it's just placing it in the middle, and of course you could play around and place it wherever you want on the screen. Up here, you know, it's defining that the screen is 800 by 480. And that's all there is to it. You just upload and run, and it displays that logo above as this demo showed. Next up, we'll just show how to do an arbitrary image of your own choosing. The first step in making the preceding image and displaying it is to actually get the image in the right format. So you want to take an image that you want to display and resize it so that it's 800 by 480. And you can do that in here, and this is Irfan view. So you can resize here, and you can select the height and width, Normally what I do is just select the height, make it 480, and then click OK. And the width may not be correct yet, so then I would just take a box and slide the sides until the number up here says 800 by 480. So you can see that it's already set at 800 by 480 because I've done that ahead of time. But that's all you need to do. Then you save this as a JPEG, for example, and then we have to convert that to a binary image. So that's on to the next program. The next step is to use the LVGL image converter. The URL for this is listed in the code, which is also going to be listed below all this video stuff. But once you're in the image converter, I still use the LVGL version 8, so select that. And down here under color format, I'm going to use CF True Color. And then we want the output format to be binary RGB 565, which is 5 bits of red, 6 bits of green, and 5 bits of blue. And then we have to select an image file, and we would just select that ball image that we just had, which is aball1.jpg. So the aball1 JPEG is here, and then we just convert that, and it will create the binary image in my download directory. And then I just grab that image and use that in the program coming up. So let's go over there. So if we hit this convert, it will generate the image. Now on to the Arduino code. So this is again a fairly short program. We're going to include the Arduino H7 video library, and we're going to include the Arduino graphics as well. We're going to include this binary image that we created. In this case, it's just the link on my drive to that binary file, and then it will actually put that in the program and put it in the Giga, so it's not dependent on having a PC there to get that image after you've loaded it. So then we are doing the same 800 by 480 display, and again the image itself is using that RGB 16 format, and 800 by 480 is the assumption, and then we're just displaying it in the middle of the screen again. So pretty straightforward, and if you load and run that, it will display that Arduino ball that we showed previously. Here are a few more images done the same way. I just wanted to see what various images look like on this great display.